Hey, welcome everyone. This is Everyone Loves Pirates, and I'm here with Red Talon, as always.
Hey, how's it going?
And we're playing our Space Engineer Survival multiplayer survival series. In the last episode, the Clown Frog got finished, the most beautiful ship ever made. And we're going to continue on, I guess, right?
Yep, all we gotta do is just add some finishing touches to the ship, and then one of us is gonna go ahead and actually get some materials to actually start work on the next ship we're gonna do, which is most likely gonna be a combo welder grinder.
Yep. And then eventually the capital ship.
Yeah, and also we just gotta put a collector up top on this so that we can actually spit the ore out, which shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, so where would you... Maybe I'll work on that. Where do you want to have like the landing area for that, where it can just stop off and spit out all the ore that it collects?
Well, since it's exposed, we could probably move the beacon and then just put the collector just directly on top of this, since there's a thing on top of the refinery.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
We don't really need a big area for it just because we only have the one tiny connector on this. I didn't think we needed too much more.
Yeah, I was planning on having to do a lot of tubes and all that kind of stuff, but that's a good idea. Well, yeah.
Let me go ahead and just grind this down and move it. Hopefully I can carry all the materials at once. Nope.
Sounds like a... Nope.
You gotta try to grab the rest of it if you can, because I remember detector components are extremely heavy.
Yep, got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put the beacon down somewhere by the gravity generator. Okay. Let's throw in all I got, and that should be good. Okay.
You got that.
Yeah.
And I'll work on throwing a collector on top of here.
Okay. Let me give this a name.
Is it
Just
right
call it-
size, right? Oh crap, wrong button. No. Okay.
It is now known as bacon.
That's right. So I came in with no materials. I'm glad I dropped them off before I stopped last time.
That I think I said last time. Just make sure if you're not the host, just to drop everything off. Because if you disconnect or if you just leave, it doesn't save any of your stats. You essentially come in as a new player.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that you're in my faction. That's about it.
Computers, displays. I think motors were necessary. What else? Small steel tube construction components.
Problem with these hyper fast grinders is I keep grinding through the ship on accident.
Oh yeah. I even had trouble with that just before on small ships. With just a little piece of light armor. You go through it so quick.
Yeah. Okay, gotta grab some construction equipment. Do we not?
I did everything except for... Wow. Steel plate. What do you need?
Never mind, I'm just making some real quick. I just need to grab a handful of construction components.
Yeah, I grabbed all of them. I don't need all of them, but I'll need a lot of them.
Okay. Just making sure this is the right place. So you are going to work on making the ship, and I'll just go ahead and drill?
Sure. Well, I'm working on the collector now for you, so you can drop it off. Oh, we're low on computers. Okay.
Just need one motor and one computer, so if you're taking them, just give me one. Okay.
Just made some...
There we go.
Ah. Trying to remember how the game works again. It's only been a couple days. All my keybinds. Okay, finally.
Actually, I forgot this is attached to a large thing now, so I'm actually just going to take all these materials and drop them into the large cargo container.
There you go.
That's probably why, yeah, I see. Some of the parts I was looking for weren't there, and I realized, oh yeah, they're in the other thing. Excuse me. Oh wait, I think the assembler just ate them all up again. It does that sometimes for some reason. Like, it's supposed to do that for if you're disassembling things, but
yeah,
it'll just do it normally, which is kind of annoying, because I actually...
Huh.
Sometimes I actually put things in certain special places, so I can remember where they are.
Yeah, I've never actually ran into disassembling things without me telling it to.
Oh, it won't actually disassemble it. It's just sucking. I was just talking about how it sucks it into the actual
okay.
inventory. Because I actually, when I have larger ships, I have like one large cargo container for like building materials, like you know, like ingots, and then the other one would just be parts. But it likes to mix them up for some reason. It's not too big a deal, but I am kind of a neat freak. So I'm probably just going to. Oh wait, I don't even have the drill equipped. There we go. Now I can do something. I'm probably just going to just mine through this asteroid without actually like destroying it. But I'll just grab like all the stuff that's in here. We got uranium, iron, and silicon. I don't know if we got anything else in here though.
Is there something you needed? Oh, you got that you mined just now? Is that what you're saying?
The detector, I'm seeing it like in this asteroid. I don't know if there's any other materials. I'm basically just going to flash mine like all the stuff in here that I can see. And then I think we'll be set with the basic stuff. I'm mostly just trying to get iron and fuel because we'll need that early on.
Now, let's see, we have
I know we don't really have any magnesium, but we don't really need it until we actually need to build the guns.
yeah, we are kind of arranging things over here. There's the magnesium. Okay. Really, we're only kind of low on gold, silver, nickel, and I mean, we might be able to use some more cobalt. The nickel and cobalt goes pretty quick.
Okay.
Because motors need half a K per motor of each of those. But I mean, we can make almost 1,000 motors right now if we needed to.
Okay. Is the collector actually completed?
It's completed.
Okay, let me just go ahead and line it up.
Yeah. Trying to get landing pad.
how I don't actually have to land. In fact, if I get too close, I might actually burn the plate armor.
Well, yeah, if you're a bad pilot.
Which I am.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Didn't you see my credentials when you hired me?
Oh wait, I hired you? I thought you hired me.
Well, obviously, the management system is not working here.
So, who do I go to for my paychecks? That's all I need to know.
We get paid for this.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, ejector.
Well, I tend to always put my thrusters on the back of the ship, obviously. Maybe not obviously, but... And landing gear on the front of the ship, and I just hang my thrusters off the edge of like my landing pads, so I never have to worry about burning them.
Yeah, I love how in one of the recent updates they made it so that connectors are magnetic, but I'm just using the small ones, so I still have to line it up.
I'm gonna build a lot of stuff that we might need.
It was a good idea. Always.
We got tons of iron, so might as well get it going now since it takes a while.
All right,
Oh, that's probably a lot of those. Never mind. Go away.
I set the ejector to collect all, and it doesn't seem to... Oh, wait, nope. I understand now. Kind of an oversight. I connected my ejector to the cargo container in the middle, but I forgot with this ship I actually didn't connect the two parts together because I didn't think I needed to, so it's actually connected to the wrong thing. So I might just need to add some little conveyors on the side of it.
Who doesn't know how conveyors work now?
Me!
That's an off-camera remark I'm referring to.
So while I'm doing that, I actually wanted to ask, what do you think when well, actually, they definitely are actually working on it, but when they eventually get around to making AI for the game, what do you think is gonna come around? Do you thinking pirates or maybe some other hostilities?
I have no idea, actually. I haven't really thought about it. Well, they have the ships already, so I could see pirates definitely being a thing. Like, they have the shipping lane.
Yeah, because you notice when you change the color of your outfit, there's actually a drop-down menu that says astronaut, which means they're at least planning to add more spacesuit styles. So I'm assuming there's gonna be like a
Ah,
pirate faction or something.
there you go.
That's at least what I would do, because I doubt there will be aliens, because this is actually supposed to be kind of a realistic style thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was you I told to,
Bacteria.
but just small meteorites that go through your suit.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Space junk is a big issue.
Yeah, I don't know if it was you I told about, but in one of your videos, like a few weeks ago, you said like you didn't you didn't know where this took place, and then I said that the in the game's files there's actually images of the solar system, like each of the planets. So I was assuming that this is actually taking place in either the asteroid belt or the Kuiper belt. So since this is supposed to be kind of realistic, I'm assuming there's no warp drive or anything, so we're probably still technically in the sun's orbit. But you can't kind of tell because we both changed our background image.
Oh, yeah. No, that does make sense. I do think that was me, probably, that said that. That sounds familiar. My memory's not that good, but... yes. Sure, why not?
Okay, I need interior plates.
How many you need?
Just a handful. I really only need one for anything with a small ship. Excuse me. Just grab a
There's some in
handful.
there.
Thank you.
And now you guys finally get to see me build. It's been a while, so cut me some slack. Sorry guys, I gotta do it in first person. I can't do this third person stuff anymore.
Go for the welding. Yeah, I like to actually turn the when I'm welding. I like to do it in third person just because it really is crazy bright on my eyes.
Yeah, I try to do that when I think about it, because I know it's not fun to watch, but at the same time, I got to be able to build.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Okay, where's my stuff? Like that. I never really go into it with a plan. I just kind of start throwing stuff on things.
I find when I over-plan building a ship, it ends up looking kind of crappy and flat because I always plan two-dimensionally. But I do at least like to know what I'm building ahead of time so I don't... Oh no!
It's
So I
too
don't-
fast! Grinding is too fast. Oh. Note to self, put thrusters and gyroscopes on as soon as possible.
Oh yeah.
Weld things before I cover them up so I don't have to remove stuff.
Alright, I took the motors that were just made, so if you need any, I'll put it back in a second.
Okay, I got some, and I have some queued up as well.
Okay. Well, no, those are the ones that I just took.
Oh, okay. They were
I
at the end
set
of the queue.
I set them to the front
Yeah.
because I needed them.
Did you replace them in the queue?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that real quick. It's probably a better idea.
Yeah, I didn't need them for anything specific yet. I was just kind of doing that in order to, hello?
I forgot about the low gravity and I just went to stop and I actually, like, bunny hopped over the thing and went back over the edge.
That does happen. Okay, what do we need? We need welders and grinders. Probably just one above the other is a good layout for that, huh?
Well, I think I showed you a ship design that I did on a different map that, like, not in the video, but how I had them stacked, kind of like just 3x1, and then the other one directly under it. That kind of worked pretty well.
It seems like that'd be better than like doing one on one side, one on the other.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty neat designs where people have put two cockpits on a ship and then kind of had it work like a train, where the grinders will be on one side and the welders will be on the other, and then they just put all the engines and stuff around it so that it can work both ways. I've never tried something like that, but it is interesting.
Actually, I want that still. So my other videos are fairly well edited, where you guys don't see me screw around with this stuff as much. It's on the little side. That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm still not too big a fan of actually designing small ships, just because with big ships I actually like being able to go inside and fix things, but here I've already kind of screwed something up by putting like a few too many nuclear reactors in this ship, and I can't really fix it because I'd have to take the whole middle part apart. But I do love making the big ones, so when we actually get around to that, I should be pretty good to go. Oh,
cool.
Crap.
Oh, I hate this. I made this differently than I normally make it. That's messing me up. Sorry, folks.
You monster.
Like, there's a reason why I did things the way I used to do it. I just forgot how I used to do it.
I like to experiment because I don't want all my ships to be samey, but it's usually good to test that stuff in creative, just because if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, like I usually do what you do too. I put a landing pad down, and I build like a little stalk up so I can get underneath and all around it. But I also usually like build way out in front as well, so I don't have to build anywhere near that, and I can kind of change things around.
Yeah.
That time I built right on top of it, and found myself where I couldn't build what I needed to build where I needed to build it without destructing the stalk. Okay. So let's try this again. Wow. It's already 17 minutes into this episode. I got nothing accomplished.
You built a collector.
That's true. I got that going for me, which is nice.
Yeah, unfortunately starting up's always the slowest part.
Yeah.
But once we actually have the ships ready, like, with the welder ship and everything, then we'll actually just be able to start working on the ship. So that's pretty much all. We don't have to actually do any more of the setup, because we've got fuel and everything we need. So once we get that ship set up, then we'll actually be able to work on the finer design of everything. Okay, I think this is good to go now, so...
That one has one on the back, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
What'd you do?
A oversight. The thrusters just destroyed the conveyor system I made.
Oops.
But it didn't really hurt the rest of the ship, so essentially everything I just did got undone, but the ship's still fine. Thruster damage, I still don't understand you properly. Especially like the large thrusters. I have no idea what their range is. I've had things that are 20 blocks away from a large thruster get burned.
I never messed around much with the large thrusters.
Yeah, I kind of have to use them when I'm building really big ships. Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed that I just had such a big oversight, 'cause now I gotta actually figure out a big system to connect these things together.
Well, no one saw it.
But they did hear about it.
Yeah.
And now my reputation as a master builder and engineer is destroyed. I guess I'll have to put it under it. Yeah, this is just gonna look weird now.
Probably more of these than I need, but...
Literally just made the ship, and already disaster has struck.
Okay, interior plates.
Okay, if you use the ship, just be careful bumping into stuff under it, just because that's where the conveyors are, so they'll probably be pretty susceptible to getting smashed. There we go. Yeah, this is one of the things I was talking about with small ships, because if I mess it up, then my ship looks like a Frankenstein monster. Because I gotta just, like, attach stuff to it at odd angles and everything.
Yeah, I never really expect my small ships to look all that good.
Yeah, this is essentially
functional.
just like, yeah, this is essentially just gonna be our just like a temporary ship, because we're gonna actually make a good, maybe like a large trail ship later. This was basically, this is just for us to actually get the materials we needed right away. I didn't want to put too much on it.
Yeah.
There we go. Looks like that's all connected. Hopefully this will actually do it properly. And I need to a few more construction components, so just grab those real quick.
That's how I was able to fix that problem.
At least with this setup, I could probably actually put some nuclear reactors attached to this, so that it won't be overpowered.
I can't tell how to line this up. Okay, that's probably the way to do it. Wait a second. That doesn't work. Doesn't have... Okay, those... Each... Those works. Should have put one block in between them. Now that's too high. So if I do that... No, I'll be able to come off the bottom. These have big connections only in the back.
Yeah, like the large ships have extremely convoluted conveyors. Like you know how usually on the large ships there's a 6-sided conveyor? For the small ships it's only 4-sided, so you can't like do certain things with it. It's really convoluted and kind of annoying when you're trying to design ships. I need a computer and reactor components. Okay.
Man, this is ugly. This thing is a freaking disaster.
I'll go ahead and give it a look in a minute.
It'll be functional, but man, it's gonna be a little pig. That's what we're gonna call it. It's gonna be the clown pig or something, because man, oh man. So it's gonna go down and basically connect to all of those. No, man. Just the size of that large cargo container. Which I probably don't even need. Yeah.
I wouldn't, because they're 5x5 on the small ones.
Yeah, it's just too awkward of a size.
Yeah, it's hard to plan around it. Just, I would just have 2 or 3 medium ones, which is probably better, because it would fit more. Something I figured out about cargo containers is they actually, per, like, it's hard to find out, I forgot the word, I think it's per capita. Like, per pretty much block that they encompass, they're actually about the same. Like, like for the large ships, the large cargo container is 3x3x3, but it actually takes up almost exactly the amount, or same amount of cargo as just having 9 small ones would. So basically, if you just stack them all together, they would actually fit. They would fit the same amount.
Well, think
It's
how
just the convenience of, not having to connect them to conveyors or anything.
yeah, I don't like the medium cargo container because it has so few inputs and outputs. The big one at least has it on every side. The medium one doesn't have it on the top and the bottom. It only has it on the sides.
Yeah, they won't connect. You're
That's
gonna have
annoying.
to. Yeah, you're gonna have to use the actual conveyor blocks, and I think, like, I've shown you my welder designs. You probably have to stack it like that. It's really awkward.
Yeah, it's not difficult. It's just it's like why not have connections on every side of it? It makes no sense at all.
To make
Whatever.
it complicated. Oh yeah, I was getting fuel. Where are the fuel rods?
So we're getting basically to the end of this episode.
Okay.
In fact, we might be over time, but at least I finally now have something that looks halfway like it could work.
Alright. Next
So-
time, will I find the fuel rods?
So all those connect. All those connect. They all connect to those inventory box things, whatever you call those things. And there's a conveyor there with tubes. So I got the conveyor system set up. Now it's basically just adding all the other components. I hope. And how about you? What did you accomplish? Oh,
I seem to have a conveyor system that works. Let me move around a bit and see if it gets destroyed. I can't see it, but I... Oh, ah! Hit the Windows key. So let me see. Yep, everything's still working. And I guess this is kind of a blessing in disguise because it actually gave me an opportunity to add 2 more reactors on it, and now my ship's not overpowered, so it actually functions how it's supposed to.
nice. Very cool. Well, this may have been one of the slower episodes possibly, but I think we are set quite
Yeah,
well
we'll definitely find a way to screw this up to
Oh,
make it more interesting.
that's what makes things interesting, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not when you do well, it's when you things go horribly wrong.
The people demand explosions.
Or at least mining drills to the head.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on you.
Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, folks. Thank you for all the subscribers we've gotten lately and the likes on the videos. That stuff helps a lot and kind of lets us know that you want to see more of these. So thanks for that. And as always, feel free to check out Red Talon Space Engineer videos. There's a link in the description. And yeah, that's all I have to say. How about you?
We've also, just last night, we actually were playing a lot of Mountain Blade Warbands multiplayer, and we had quite a lot of fun with it, and I'm actually uploading some of it, so if you guys like this dude, I don't know if you do, you're just his subscribers, but if you want to check that out, that'd be pretty cool too, because we had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah. Good game. Very different from this game, but a lot of the stuff on both of our channels is, so...
A lot more flutes in that game.
Yeah. So yeah, expand your horizons. Check out some new games. There's a lot of good games out there. So once again, thanks for watching, folks. We will see you in the next video. Bye.
See ya.